the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. And he's not going anywhere to start tonight. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I see you change that game style up, boy.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yeah, I had to do my training. He done switched his up.
This is Collins on the toss. Not much there.
He done switched his whole game style. I gotta do my training over.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And it's complete. It's Alex Collins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I played against the Steelers, Bengals last week, and I threw like 6 interceptions.
Pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
On the give, this is Collins running left. He'll get about 4
at
the 43-yard line.
I was sitting on my
That's what they're going to need to do here in the first.
Like I pulled away at the end, but when I was playing them, I'm like, man, this is the worst game of Madden I ever played. I was up like 28-0 though. I'm like, this is the worst game I've ever played. I think I threw 5 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Like this shit is disgusting.
No ground game here with the tailback. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I'm glad I don't got to worry about the draft this season. So I'm going to get a little break once this year over.
They'll try and run forward with Collins. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
I traded, I only had 2 draft picks this year, and that was the 2 Cowboy ones.
On 1st, they go right back to Collins.
Come on, we got to hold that block over there.
Nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's that bullshit. Oh man, my playbook fucked up. I just edited it. Now shit everywhere.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I was gonna
lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Oh no, it's all in, but it's shit now. And shotgun shit in Hail Mary, so I just gotta remember to go to Hail Mary for some of my plays, my shotgun plays.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here.
I think it's from editing it. It corrupts the foul, because I just edited it waiting to play some games today.
He's gonna rifle one deep left side, and it's knocked away.
Oh, he tapped it back to me.
TJ
should have gave me that.
In coverage.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
You swatted it down. You ain't gonna put an interception there for the swat.
The defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first and 3's him. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the
Justin Tucker gave that money away today.
Isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers.
I should be sitting on 180 right now. I need the Redskins or I need the Cowboys or the Ravens to win. And they both lost on field goals. I tell people all the time, like, I like Harbaugh a lot. He do a lot for us. But, man, I understand his coaching style. Sometimes you got to take them points, though. Because if he just took the 3 on the drive before we scored the touchdown and tied the game up, if he'd have made that kick, it would have been a different game.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters a normal space.
But he's probably sitting like, man. He's like, man, we held Drew Brees down this long. Who'd have said we didn't do it again?
Now a second down throw for Mayfield.
Are you serious?
Right there, a nice hit.
That shit.
Free and brings
like it
nice play there. One thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road,
I just handed it on to the net. They didn't let me go for the interception, though.
Turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Man, I hate these bunch plays, man. They be making my team play so stupid.
There's Johnson, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Yeah, on them bunch plays, it ain't really no formation for that shit.
I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
First carry for Hyde. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
I gotta figure me out some blitzes, man, like everybody else got in this motherfucker. Everybody that I lose to be having them crazy. I be like, how the fuck are they getting this much pressure and I don't get the same shit?
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up
that's safety right there. That's a safety I got from Rob.
In the middle of the field.
For some reason, motherfuckers don't catch the ball around
him. Be conscious that it's probably going to be contested. And often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On 2nd down, Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, come on.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive.
One of them should have caught that.
Like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt
like
he
missed
needed
it.
To make a play.
Hey, I missed so many kicks like that.
There's nothing available there for him.
All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment.
Yeah, I missed a whole lot of kicks like that. I'd be like, oh, I got that shit. That shit at the crossbar.
Sometimes you gotta need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Ravens offense.
Yeah, that wind going straight up and straight down.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers
good block, Pierman.
are are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Where the fuck is this blitz coming from? Who the fuck is coming? I know. Had to ID that mic.
Flush to his right. And he is going to wind up losing.
You lucky I had it.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Second quarter now.
I should have just ran it though. That's one thing like I tell SQ all the time. Like I said, I got this motherfucking fast ass quarterback, but I just always be thinking to throw that motherfucker. I should have just ran.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
I saw him coming around. Hate Miles Garrett.
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on the ground.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Stay right here and wait for you.
This is taken at about the 14. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they'll tell their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah.
I ain't about to let you get a payoff when I'm in the wrong formation.
But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
I called the timeout. I was trying to set my coaching adjustments up. So I wanted it to set it for me because, you know, the computer pick your play, your stuff don't save. So but I was in a 4-6 against your 3-wide. 4-6 dot.
They'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
Jimmy, you got to get that.
Across the 20 to the 22. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Oh, let's do this like this. I don't know what the hell my defense was done. Toss, y'all. We know it's a toss.
Now a handoff. Johnson.
Good time. There you go.
He will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some of these play calls.
Somebody coming up to me.
Conservative, but you know me because it's easy to say.
Come on, Marlon. Oh, good script.
I think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them
script, Tony.
Things up because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Yeah, go ahead and live on.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach can hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
From our experience together, we have
that's his only move.
Most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down,
that shit frustrates me sometimes.
They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Gun! Detroit! Detroit!
on second down. Here's Jackson. Forced out.
Go up the field, Pearman. Go up the field.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
He's sitting there standing with the quarterback right there. Take your ass up the field. That's why I left 7 blockers.
Can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Escape.
Oh, he tripped me.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th.
You know I'm about to run right past you, too.
It's 3rd down. Don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to...
You're going to keep chasing my running back.
He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
It's taken on the 25.
Oh, get that.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Steph's going to sneak right there and be waiting for you.
Looking for here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Second down, Mayfield. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Come on, Tavon.
It's a big play there for the Browns. 47 yards. Nothing conservative about that play call. You said earlier in the quarter you wanted to see them open things up, maybe take some shots downfield. There you go.
Yeah, that one was successful. But even if they're not successful, when you take those shots down,
There you go, Tavon.
back off a little bit, loosen up a little bit on defense, and give you a little bit more room if you want to run the football. All right, check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the
Come on, Tavon. Don't let him keep attacking you over there.
Cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw
Oh,
another
shit.
example arriving there.
Change my camera view.
Mayfield down.
Yeah, Marlon.
Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
Yeah, Marlon.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a
Marlon,
stand
take that shit from him,
right now.
Marlon.
But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56.
I caught me on the lineman. Good tackle, Marlon.
Goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So the myth has been shattered.
Yeah, every time. Well, fucking Target had a little special going on up there. They were sending $20 controllers.
And make plays exactly as we just saw there.
But the brand that it was, or whatever, the maker that it was the L3 button gets stuck. So my man went and bought a few of them. Then he took it back to Walmart and got that credit back and then changed them out. And I should have did that shit, but I didn't feel like scamming that day.
Points on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. They punted last time they had it.
Trying to get me some controllers.
They have to take to make
I
sure
gotta
they
get
don't
my
get
daughter
it.
here done this
Let's just get
weekend.
to the football.
Go buy me a few
The
of them.
trade expression 101. Win first down.
Let's go, Pyramid.
5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it
Cut
a
up,
second
boy.
and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving.
Don't let bouncing
Don't
around.
get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
We want to run the play before the 2 minutes.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have. As they get
I had no choice but to. I couldn't pitch it.
2 minutes to play in a tightly
Out of pocket.
contested first half. More from Cleveland.
Nah, I saw the cornerback. I'm going to fumble.
Ravens on third down. 2 for 5.
Yeah, the cornerback was going to tackle my running back. It would have been a fumble. I say that shit happened too many times.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh!
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
He's been a busy man here in this first half.
Right, Jimmy. Just wait for him.
Taken in at the 22.
What the hell are you doing over there, Stork?
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's got his man on the out route. An excellent
Come
way to start the
on,
drive there,
Alonso.
18 yards.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
I don't know what just happened.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
All right, now look at 56.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
Go get him. Good trick.
Finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with
Oh, Jimmy.
no dirt, nothing on it.
Pick that shit off, Jimmy.
Difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes.
I definitely was trying to strip him.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Yeah, I knew it was a run. Make the tackle. Why are you pushing him forward?
Get it down to the 47 here. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptional long one. This to equal Matt Prater's record. 64 yards.
You missed it again.
The crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Hey, Adam Thielen is killing, man. My man got 7 straight 100.
This is Collins on the handoff. And here he'll be
blocking us here.
35 at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second.
Need a touchdown, Penny.
On second down, Jackson.
Now that was an...
Fucking let me get out the fucking play.
Jamie Collins in there to get him.
I took myself out of field goal range.
The Ravens on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6.
Hurry up.
This is going to be third and 13.
Hurry, stop the ball.
They go play action with Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining.
All right, let's see if I can get this shit.
Even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Good.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
We'll see if they can pick it up. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
Fuck. I don't know where he at. Oh, there you go. So who the fuck is Takeover at?
First down. He's going to sling this.
That's Marlon Pitt. Come on, Marlon.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. Down in the second half. Looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays.
That's safety that's hitting. That's the one I got from Ross, man.
What they did there.
A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
Boy, he does it.
The game I played last week against the Bengals, he forced a fumble like first and goal.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Come on, Weddle.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
There you go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong
door. Lamar need to play from you, Lamar.
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Need a play.
Another miss.
Oh, he made me jump.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Come on, man. I need you to block that linebacker over there.
On 2nd down.
Good block here, man.
Room to run past midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
Get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket.
Come on. Jamie Collins ain't that fast.
Able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
You got these linebackers on each side. Motherfucker.
Pitch there and no chance.
Gotta make him miss, Lamar.
As he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
What a promising drive.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Detroit!
Oh, shit. I need something quick.
Detroit! All right, now look at this.
This time Jackson will throw it. Shakes off the sag. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Good catch, Perryman!
That sets up a 1st and goal. Well, we know he's got
way to jump and get it, Perryman.
Speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big time.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
Yeah. It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to...
You know how that's all our games go. Whatever team get the,
but they did put together
get the most animation, usually win them.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they
No,
interception and finish off the drive...
I ain't say animation. I said animation, not momentum.
Get one going, finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Marlon, I thought you were going to get over there too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah, out of time right there.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
Jesus.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Takeover, do not let it go and kill you.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep.
Yeah, take one.
It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Come on, Takeover. Let him kill you.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
He stepped out.
He's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down.
Like I'm sitting there, I'm sitting in blitzes while I'm not getting pressure. This shit is crazy. But everybody I play against, man, I be running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called a coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5 on the 10. They should be ready to go.
Where is number 95? No!
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job 1 paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points.
All right, defense. We'll stop.
The defense, though, forcing the fumble.
Y'all got him over here on me. I send him back up to you.
One tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a good run there, and now second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that.
They picked it up.
Touchdown, Browns. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year.
The only one, Lamar. Can't be out there fumbling.
Turnover to cash this one in. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10.
The only one, Lamar.
Kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect.
You said it didn't say Wildcat?
In other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball.
What is that?
And wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it.
All right, man. Watch the blitz, man. I put all these blockers.
Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
One down too soon.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. There's a first down run with Collins.
Fall forward, Alex.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators
See if we can find something you haven't seen from me since my playbook got fucked up while I was editing it.
Make the play.
See if we can use something that you haven't seen before.
Second down, here's an option right.
Ooh!
A yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a third down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back run plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Come on, Lamar, you gotta make one person miss for me.
The Ravens on third down. They're at 50%.
Let's go, Perriman. I need one play from you. Oh, he came up on you, Perriman. You let him play you like that?
Jackson now, operating from the gun.
Oh, good defense.
Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourself.
I ain't going to punt. I don't know what I punt.
There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant.
Oh, I put it right there.
And the fair
I'm trying to let it bounce.
At about the 27-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah,
it's a run, man.
The lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical.
Marlon, there you go.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Brandon, offensively,
Hey, that's why I gave you that money, Marlon.
Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
After the interception, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside
Call the end zone.
And he does
with the goal.
for the touchdown. On the field.
They terrible.
Put the points on the board just yet.
That's terrible. That's my rookie one too. I needed that touchdown for him.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And now he'll tuck it away. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter,
That's just
smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here.
You sold it out with the safety.
That loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big
I like what I see here.
now this time he'll look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Yeah, I played defense on it.
The cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We never blitz, Connor.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Good.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Sam Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Let's go, Jimmy.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Browns getting set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first
where you at, Takeover? I want to see
what
that.
happens. They begin the drive with Johnson.
Oh!
He's got some breathing room. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes. And
Come on, Jadarius. You got to make that tackle over there.
Shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This time tied.
Wow.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
My man out there teleporting.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Come on, Kenny Young. Need a tackle.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
I ain't worried about Landry over there. He's locked down.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to look deep.
Let's go, Marlon.
And that's going to be caught for Brown.
That is the dumbest animation ever.
Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, I'm good in the Marlon over there one-on-one.
Means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
I trust Martin over there against everybody. He's getting your dumbass animation right there.
For a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? Well, a lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson on first down. Oh, look.
Oh, they let him come off the block and make a tackle.
Right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Operating from the gun. Jackson.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty.
Oh, he's just short.
Get this thing
I should have threw the ball.
Field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit.
I know, I saw him. The running back was wide open, coming right across me.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach.
Yeah, I should have threw it.
But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it.
Play for the 3.
If we don't get it,
just
make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Mayfield to throw it. Going for the deep ball. And a shot taken.
He put that thing out of the fucking play.
Fourth down now.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field.
All right, let's go offense.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Jackson Looking to throw on second down. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
Oh,
A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Perriman got to jump for the ball.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10.
All right, let's go defense. It's a dash.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Yo, that's you, Marlon? Yeah, I got faith in you.
Mayfield to throw. He's going to air one out. And got it. Clean. And he'll get it out
Terrible.
to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a big.
Come on, Marley, get it for me.
42 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's get a turnover.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be taken down right
Not a yard on first down defense.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big
Yeah,
yeah, not like college.
Right, if it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down.
They know they're bunching up with each other.
In that situation.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The busy night continues for Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, I couldn't get a player. Like I said, my last 2 games, man, couldn't do nothing on offense, man. Nothing at all. And I can send the same amount of blitzes as everybody else. I don't never get a free run at the quarterback. I'm about to Google that shit and figure it out like everybody else did.
No matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.